Hello everybody, welcome to this Smart Examiner setup video tutorial. And I'll be doing that from a remote computer. I'm connecting via TeamViewer because I already have it installed on my local system. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do is to visit our website. You can go to https://retailsoft.com/smartexaminer, or you could do smartexaminer.retailsoft.com, whichever one you prefer. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm going to scroll down. We just released the version 2.0. Okay, you can see that information right here, and that includes a new question type as well. So depending on your situation, okay, I'm going to download the 4-in-1 Windows bundle first of all because I'm on a Windows system, and also that is I think that fits the profile which I'd want to run it, but it allows a number of configurations. So if you have a large network infrastructure in your organization or school, or as the case may be, you could want to install some of the items separately. I would advise you download the second one because that includes the application server as well as the client bundle. Okay, they need to be together. They always need to be together. Okay, so if you have some kind of large network infrastructure whereby you have a server room and then you just want to install the application server in your server computers, okay, this is the one you need to download and install there, and then you can download and install these other ones anyhow you want. Okay, so this is the designer application for Windows. This is the Mac version. This is same thing with the manager. You can install the manager on many systems. Okay, the inspector is it's an optional download. It's a fail-safe. You might not need it if you have a stable network infrastructure, and if things are not open to disruption. So it's just for self fail-safe. You can read about it uh in the white paper. Okay, so you just download the white paper. The white paper is really good. It's a professional document which you can send to your I don't know, someone ahead of you or anyone that needs to really know what the software does. Okay, you can also take a look at it to see some of the features which we have. Anyway, I think while I'm talking, I should be downloading this. I should have been downloading it. So what I'm gonna do now, just to pause this video, and then when the download is done, we're gonna resume. So it's about being done, and so I'm just gonna click on this. Okay, the application is signed, so you can be sure to see the company name over there. So I'm gonna just run this. It comes bundled with the 4 application, and it's going to install them one after the other. Okay, the good thing about this is that it reduces some of the requirements if you're installing them individually. Okay, if you try to calculate the total megabytes for this in addition to the client as well as the designer and the manager, you're going to see that it's going to be way more than this. Okay, so we try as much as possible to share some of the things that are common amongst them when installing the bundle. So if you want to do a quick test, then the 4-in-1 is for you. You want to do a quick test, okay, then the 4-in-1 is good for you. For the designer can be shared to anyone that needs to create questions, teachers, lecturers, clients that need to build their questions. So you could always install that any number of times you want. And well, like I said, the client and the server needs to be on the same system. So just either install the first one or install the second one. Okay, yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna pause this video until all this installation is done because it's gonna install them one after the other. There's really, nothing fancy here. So it's just to continue clicking next and accepting any license that pops up. So yeah. So I'm gonna see you when this installation is just about being done. So we're just about installing the very last component, which is the Smart Examiner itself. Just to wrap it up, and yeah, we're done. So we can go to our desktop and see what we just installed. Okay. We can see the designer here. We can also see the manager here. Okay, you also get to see the client here. Not exactly sure why the icon is is this, but in your case, you might end up seeing the C icon, the client icon. Okay, it's just a shortcut to the Smart Examiner server, the application server homepage where you can launch the application. So let me open the designer. You can see the version is 2.0, and yeah, so you can start creating questions, and yeah, so you can see the other fill in the blank. We already, on the designer side, you can find a video about the new question type. So just you can check that out. And the manager as well, it's also updated to version 2.0, and everything comes in blank. So what you would want to do, in the previous version that was 1.2.1, there were separate launcher applications, but now it has been included in the pack. Okay, so if you do not have Java installed, you can either download the one we have bundled with the application and install on your system, or you can visit the Java website to download it. So this is the launcher application. If you're on Windows, you might want to download the one on Windows, and I think I've already previously downloaded it here before, but yeah. So after downloading, you can click on it, and this is the launcher application. So you put the IP address of the server. You're gonna see more about this tutorial in subsequent, more about this in subsequent tutorials. If you're on Mac, you want to download the DMG version and just extract the app file. If you're on all other operating systems, this also works for all the operating systems. It also works for Windows, it works for Mac, it works for Unix, Linux. Yeah. Okay, that's about it. There is really nothing fancy. We've made the installation process very easy, and so tell us what you think, and I hope you get to download the application. Have a nice day. See you in the next tutorial.